Radiant team ban. Dyer's pick.
Gyrocopter!
Radiant's pick. Ten seconds to go.
Keeper of the light.
Radiant's pick. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Phantom Lancer.
Dyer's pick.
Hello and welcome to Navi versus 4ASC. This is a TI5 qualifying games. This is the upper brackets, I think. So the winner of this is Garen, I believe. So they'll go around to the upper bracket finals. And then the winner of that will is guaranteed a place at TI5. The loser goes into the wild card, I believe. So this is a very important game for both teams. They both came top of their groups, respectively, Group A and Group B. And if we quickly dive, I just want to say I'm casting this game for fun. I'm not even sure if many people are going to be watching this on Twitch, but I'll upload it to YouTube as well. So yeah, it's got a good bit of practice. I believe anyone can cast these games for free and stuff. It's, yeah, 'cause it's the international. So yeah, it's all great. Moving into the draft, we see Navi prioritizing this Leshrac ban. It seems to be very popular in the EU scene at the moment, along with the IO and the Queen of Pain, Dendy's Queen of Pain, and Undying banned by 4ASC. And then straight away, Navi picked up the Gyrocopter. Definitely one of Avorst's better heroes and a very strong hero in this patch, but 4ASC retaliate with the 1-2 punch of Keeper of the Light and Phantom Lancer. And the final pickup for Navi of the first round is the Night Stalker. Whether this will be Dendy Night Stalker, I'm not sure if he plays it, so maybe a 4-position roaming Night Stalker, which is, I mean, very common in this patch. He's played either mid or in the more safe lane. Well, he can play in the safe lane or the mid role, but I think it will probably be a roaming around kind of Night Stalker, bit of pain. Hits when it hits night time, your enemies are severely punished due to vision. So Navi, they ban out the Tusk. I think it's very interesting third ban. I guess there's someone on 4ASC. I mean, I don't know much about 4ASC, so I'm not sure what their stronger heroes are. And the Viper also banned out. Strong hero in the mid lane, lane dominator. 4ASC banning out the Puck and the Disruptor. Puck, another one of those Dendy heroes, and Disruptor, a strong support. Pretty good against PL as well. If you get the jump on him as well, he can't jump out the way and all that. People listening on the stream, if there's any issues, I'm just going to quickly load it, see how the sound is. The heroes and Disruptor are strong. Yeah, sounds fine, great. So yeah, if there's any issues or whatever, send me a message in the Twitch chat. On to the second phase of picks now. I remember seeing a game earlier, Navi, I can't remember who it was against, but that was a massive wombo combo that was just insane. With the double RP and a double, also with the Disruptor ultimate and a double Winter Wyvern, Winter's Curse. That was just insane. I'd love to see another Dendy mag. He's so good at that hero. and it's great fun to watch. Shadow Demon now picked up by 4ASC. Another I think very strong support hero at the moment. You can set. I think this is a very good defensive tri-lane actually. Shadow Demon disrupt into means you can sort of guarantee a keep of the light, full blast. Navi third picking up the Broodmother, so this will be for actually no, who's their offlane hero? This is bad. Believe it's Seneko, but do correct me if I'm wrong. And final pickup now, so we've got probably a mid and an off lane now for 4ASC. A lot of these teams seem to like, I feel like, are really happy to save their off lane hero pick. Darkseer is pretty strong. Need someone that can sort of fight, possibly survive against this Broodmother. Shadow Demon, not the best hero against Brood. Keep the light pretty good with the Illuminate. You can get rid of a whole wave of spiders if you need to, but you do have to be very careful. So I imagine 4ASC, I think Darkseer would be okay. The Iron Shell does get rid of the spiders fairly quickly. But they go for the Axe pickup instead, probably the best counter to Broodmother. What, for a number of reasons. One, you can, you just, every time those spiderlings hit you, you get a chance to spin, you can clear them. And also the blink call is great if you've got detection, or you can kind of guess where the Broodmother is. Just blink onto that call and then she has to attack you coming out of invisibility.
Enchantress.
Navi get that Enchantress, that jungler hero that is actually pretty popular these days. She's great at harassing that mid lane. You get one of those creeps early on. But I wouldn't be surprised if they pick up the SF as a final pick for Dendi.
Seconds to go.
Although, I think this probably is actually a Midnight Stalker due to the fact that they've picked up a jungling Enchantress, a solo support Night Stalker, probably not the strongest hero, so I think it is a Midnight Stalker.
Reserve time.
Hence why I think they banned out the Viper. And we're on to final stages of bans now. Hello, negative streaming. So yeah, final set of bans now. If you like my casting, please share. 4SC, they ban out. Interesting. 4SC do ban out the Storm Spirit. But I'd be very surprised if this is a support Night Stalker. I would imagine a Midnight Stalker. But, what do I know? And the Magnus, the final ban for Navi. I guess just a really strong teamfight hero, comboed out with the Axe and the Cottle Illuminate Blast. Along with the PL sort of chipping away at your allies.
5 seconds.
So 4SC looking for that dominant mid hero maybe. Who's left? Queen of Pain is banned out, so you're not going to be picking a Queen of Pain. There's none of that mid Leshrac, but they go for the SF, who's still in the pool somehow. Very surprisingly, but I think Enchantress is great against Shadow Fiend because you get that early creep and they get a Pudge. It's gonna be a Dendi Pudge. Oh, this is fun. This is going to be exciting, and I'm really looking forward to this. So, it is actually going to be support Night Stalker, which 4SC did correctly think of. But yeah, like I said, Enchantress is great. You can harass out the enemy, and I'm going to quickly change my video move camera speed so you get a nice smooth transition, guys. Navo's getting his very favoured gyrocopter. So it's Phonic is their offlane player, not Seneko, my bad. Let's move to draft. I mean, I think both drafts are really strong, and if they can execute it correctly, both teams stand with a really good chance. I mean, Pudge just throws in that element of uncertainty. You've always got to watch out for him. You have to have that vision up. Anyway, so if we quickly run over who's on the Radiant side, that's going to be 4 anchors and a Sea Captain for ASC. I'm just going to turn off spectator chat. So yeah, this is already got a 2-minute lad. Good luck, have fun, boys. So we've got Boogie playing the Shadow Demon, Matumba Man on the PL, Valix playing the Keeper of the Light, Nymphy on the mid SF, and Trixie playing the Axe. So it looks like they're going for an aggro tri-lane here. So they're trying to dodge probably the put the Axe straight up against the Broodmother, which makes a lot of sense. We've got Phonic playing the Broodmother, putting some webs down at the moment. Vorst playing the Gyrocopter, Artstyle on the Enchantress, Saneku on the roaming Night Stalker it looks like, and Dendy on the mid Pudge. As both teams sort of look to secure, well, Dire, I don't know, they look like they want to try and get this bot rune with the hook, maybe try and bait it out, but Radiant actually all moving through the Dire jungle at the moment. It's not going to really lead to very much at the moment. What sort of wards have been put down? No wards being placed at the moment. But yeah, I'm sure this Axe is going to be very happy to play against the Broodmother if that is the case. That does turn out to be what he goes for. And no trades are going to be taken here. Both mid players picking up the rune. Great rune for Shadow Fiend. And Enchantress. Yeah. Getting that level 1 enchant can actually maybe just move into the Dire jungle, I think, if she really wants to. No, they've moved things back around. Maybe I think they wanted to try and do an aggro tri-lanes to get Axe up against the Broodmother. In fact, he is. Looks like they tried to second guess what was going on here and have guessed correctly. Ooh, we see Enchantress is going to be picked off here. Shadow Demon does have the... Actually, hasn't leveled Disruption as we have a pause. Oh dear. Some frame drops apparently as poor old Saneku has disconnected from the game, but can Enchantress definitely could be in some trouble here. Phantom Lance is leveled up. There's going to be a good slow. Enchantress being only level 1 has that level 1 enchant and no untouchable, so full right clicks are going to be available. Keeper of the Light is a bit far back, so could be very close, but they definitely could do it. Maybe throw out a lance, slower, get some right clicks in, then follow that up with a disruption. But by that time, the Night Stalker could come back in. So I don't know. We'll have to go see as the game is about to resume. Yeah, ooh, disruption coming out now. Night Stalker's going to try and come in and help his friend out. They tried to trap Enchantress in here. She's cutting very low. 83 lost. It's one more right click. She salves. It's going to keep her alive. One more right click, and that's first blood. Boogie on the Shadow Demon, getting the kill on the Enchantress. That's a really big deal here, because this sort of aggro tri-lane coming out from Navi is going to not start out too well. Yeah, that's a really big deal, but we got the Pudge up against the Shadow Fiend. This is an interesting matchup. I don't think I've ever seen it in a pro game. It's probably mainly because... Okay. Looks like we have some rotations back around now. As Force TP's top along with the Night Stalker. So we're going to have your standard defensive tri-lanes. Broodmother now with the web down. I guess that's why she put a web down earlier. You could have... So she could move around if the... If she does manage to... If the 4SC do manage to dodge that tri-lane. Axe did get his level 2 now. He hasn't put the second level into anything yet. Axe getting nice and aggressive here. Can tank up quite a lot. But he does have to be careful. Gyro is a ranged hero, but Night Stalker, they can't actually do anything about this. Now level 3, got the spin and a call. But likewise, Broodmother going to have a pretty okay lane here. Boogie. He's only 1.5. Maybe he's going to try and wrap around. Catch out. He's got to be really careful here. Finding Enchantress. Shadow Demon throws out Hadouken. Rock stun coming. That does a lot of damage. Shadow Demon dropping extremely low here, but he's going to be saved by this Invis rune. How much damage does that rock do? It does 125 damage. That's decent. Early levels, that's really good. But they know Shadow Demon's here. After using the Invis rune. Trixie in a little bit of trouble here, but no. Oh. Night Stalker's going to be really careful. No. Oh, Boots are now up for Axe as well, so he can chase people down, but with the knowledge that Boogie, the Enchantress is coming in here, gets some stuns off. Is there a stun? They do get the stun. Disruption now on to, who was it? It was the Havos, but... So, nothing more than the first blood Enchantress kills so far. Deadly doing some bottle crowing. With these 2 creeps, Enchantress can deal a significant amount of damage. In fact, now she's got 3 creeps. Getting the next mod golem here. I think she'll probably look to rotate down into the mid lane. Keeper of the Light. He's been doing his bit of stacking and pulling, but the quick wave now back underneath Broodmother's tower. She has to be very careful. Gets a Spirit Lance. Doesn't go in this quick enough. Here comes the sentry down. It was just in range. The second one coming down. One more right click and an Illuminate dodge. Nicely done there by Funning. Now, is Matomic Man? Yes, he's going to dive underneath the tower. But with the Spirit Lance, finishes off the Broodmother. 2-0 for SC. A very strong start, I'd say. But here we see Artstyle on the Enchantress moving mid. This is the issue with Shadow Fiend. He is very weak early on to ganks. If you get just like that one stun. Ooh, he's got 3 stuns. This is going to be really fun to see. But Boogie, knowing this is going to happen, spots this out. That could have been disastrous for Nymphy. But and actually got Axe coming around as well. They want to fight for this rune. They know it's happening. Nightstalker also coming down. Pudge, he's got a hook if he wants it. But Snako does. Well, who picks up the haste? But a lovely hook onto Nymphy. The double stun coming out as well from an Enchantress. Is there going to be another stun? No. So the haste rune was picked up by Nightstalker and Indy getting a kill on the SF. That's a very big deal. It's like both teams knew what was happening there. This is Broodmother nearly got that soul ring. She does really need to sort of maintain her levels down in the lane. Ah, nice, good bit of bottle crowing here using that Nightstalker. It is nighttime now to do some bottle crowing. So Dendy got a couple of free bottle charges and a free refill. Shadow Demon is smoked up actually at the moment. They're going to try and look to go on Pudge. But can he really do that? The disruption comes out. This does probably secure a couple of big raises. But Dendy smartly moves sideways instead of moving straight back towards the tower. The stun's coming out now from the Enchantress creeps. Nightstalker wants to get closer. Gets the Void off onto Boogie. Hook is going to miss. It's only a level 3 hook. Doesn't quite reach.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
So viewers, this game's been pretty interesting so far. As we see, okay, so Axe is rotated back down again, and looks like they just really want to shut down the Havorst and have this Axe up against the Broodmother. It'll be interesting to see whether Navi want to rotate back down again, but I think it's a smart move from 4SC. They want to keep the pressure up on Havorst as much as possible. Phantom Lancer, especially with Kotl, is pretty damn strong because Spirit Lance really low cooldown with the extra mana from the Chakra Magic. Keep spamming that out, and early game is just devastating for in a lane. We see the Dire infesting the Radiant jungle. Enchantress, gotta be really careful here. There is an Axe. Doesn't even have Tranquils just yet.
Top tower is being
But another Invis rune for Boogie, allowing him to escape. There's some action going on top here. Snako just voiding the Phantom Lancer, but does Gyro want to go in on this? This PL is so elusive with that doppelganger. Shadow Demon with the Invis might want to try and set something up here, but it's going to be very tricky. I mean, Enchantress got a couple of creeps of her own. And Broodmother now level 6. Has got some pretty decent stats as well. We see Trixie coming in now with on the Axe. It's spotted out by these creeps though that Enchantress have. So we kind of have dual lanes at the moment. SF obviously leading in last hits. But Pudge not doing too badly considering. This is always interesting with a Pudge game. Axe does have that the Tranquil Boots now. A little mana zap there I think. Oh no, that's the damage one. Oh, okay, nothing's happening quite here. Man did get a little bit low. Actually, Snako in a lot of trouble here now, but the cooldown. Man got to be very careful here. He does doppelganger back, and that's going to lead to... Actually, they did get the kill on the Nightstalker, so he got a little bit too aggressive there, and nice dodge of the cooldown there from the Phantom Lancer. Actually, in terms of levels, Broodmother level 7 and Axe only level 5. Nearly level 6 though. He's going to have that big old dunk. Axe does have to be careful. It takes a lot of harass as we see... Oh, what we see, I miss a kill on the mid lane. And Snako diving even deeper, but he's in a lot of trouble here. Trixie does TP at top. Doesn't get the cool off because of the silence on Nightstalker. Dendy trying to get the hook in. The Illuminate comes down, deals a lot of damage. Night Stalker does finally go down, but I mean, maybe the Night Stalker didn't need to die there, but the kill on the SF is really big. I think that must have been a punch hook. So yeah, the SF going down once again. That's 2 deaths now, I think. Yeah, 0 for 2. Meanwhile, Phonic being fairly untouched here as the Axe did have to go mid. There's 3 heroes mid. Pudge smoked up, looking to get another hook. If he can get another kill on Shadow Fiend, this is obviously going to be fantastic. Yeah, Broodmother doing brood things and taking over the dire jungle. Demon level 3. This is a sort of target you want to go for. Broodmother not wanting to be too aggressive. Pudge looking for the hook, just misses the Shadow Demon. Nice try there. Also, I think the illusions were trying. The illusions kind of, meant that the Dendy had to sort of hold back a little bit on the hook in case he hooked his own illusions. Just want to update my.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Oh, I can't type. That's some action in the jungle. Rumble in the jungle. Nice Stalker, near level 6, so he's going to have that darkness when he wants it. Pudge got that his boots and the tranquil boots. Pretty much all he wants for now. I'm going to be happy with that farm so far.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Enchantress level 4. Let's have a look at some of these hero levels. Oh, Matumbalam, and he's going to get the Spirit Lance onto Enchantress. That's like half her health. But Darkness is used straight away. The Illuminate just missing. Ooh, okay. That was actually Artstyle's satire. That die. Pudge looking to get the hook. Just misses his once again. With that haste ring can do some serious damage. Axe went down. Oh, the Broodmother killed off the Axe. Nicely done there. Must say, I think 4SC did have a great start, but Navi looking to dominate this sort of later early game. This Broodmother has been fairly unscathed. She must have something on the courier. Yeah, it's going to be Phonic's Hand and Midas. Pretty common build at the moment. PL's hit that level 7 now. Ooh, Axe getting hooked in. Nicely done there by Dendy with the backup from Broodmother. That's going to be another kill. They were waiting for that. They knew he'd want to come, maybe scout out what was going on, farm a few jungle camps, but quickly, very decisively. Finish him off with a great hook there. Pressure onto this top tier 1 tower though. Navi maybe want to try and defend this, but Kotal and PL, definitely a great pushing duo. Chance Horse, yet to find that level 5, so yeah, we see the levels here. Dire are definitely in the lead. Poor Boogie of the 4ASC, only level 3. 12 minutes into the game, but it's kind of what happens when you're a support. 5 positions of support. And there's Dire rotating a lot of heroes down. Snako getting slowed up. That's an aggressive double walk in. Or doppelganger even. Speaking of the old names, how's Vorse doing? A little bit under farm, but he's going to go in on Trixie. The cooldown. Ooh, there's the battle hunger, but there's huge damage from Rocket Barrage. Trixie in a lot of trouble here, and TP support coming in from it. Also Shadow Demon, that does get cancelled. Pudge looking to wrap around now behind this tier 1 tower. He's all on his own though. He's got to be really careful here. Oh, Sentry straight away deep warding this Observer Ward. They knew exactly what Dendy wanted to do. And Dendy getting blocked off. Nicely done there from Batumba Map. But he's going to TP out. Or at least tried to TP out. We're interrupted by the disruption. Here comes a big call, and that is Dendy paying with his life for being a little bit aggressive. They knew he was doing that. Was it just a guess? I guess this ward here. Here, spot him out. Oh, I can't draw on the map. Illuminate pushing down the mid lane. How's this SF doing? He's not having the best game. He's got the most last hits, as an SF does, but you'd hope he'd probably have more. Going for that mechanism because he's got the buckler now. Makes him fairly tanky. Gyro with 73 last hits at the 30-minute mark is definitely not bad, considering they did a lot of rotating around. He's gonna go for a Yasha next. And actually this Phonic is just, he's kind of out of control at the moment. With the extra move speed in his webs, he can just dodge the Illuminates. As we see a push now from Navi down the mid lane. And with these illusions from Enchantress, well, actually, I say you can tank up the tower, but with a level 3 Illuminate, it's definitely making pushing towers pretty hard for Navi. There's a lot of wave clear. I mean, Axe along with the Shadow Fiend and the Illuminate from Kotal. It's pretty significant damage. Phonic microing these spiderlings to get vision. In fact, he probably looks at Nemphy's on his own. He's got to be careful. Be very careful, Nemphy, actually. Yeah, he just clears the waves and TP's back home. Forced, very nearly finished that Yasha. Matumba Man getting quite aggressive though. But he knows he can escape. He's got that morbid mask. I'm not sure how common that is to do, actually, to be honest. We can see Navi kind of spread out across the map, whereas Radiant having to... Was that a smoke? That is a smoke. Just onto the Shadow Demon though. Interesting. Oh, Pudge might be in a lot of trouble here. The instant disruption. They've got a lot of wards. Dendy pinging out those wards, but he's in a lot of trouble. As tanky as he is, there's too much burst damage on the side of 4SC. Once again, he went looking for a kill, but 4SC just anticipating every move that he makes. Smart play from the team of 4SC there. Knew what was coming, and they're going to see art style here as well. They know exactly where he is. This movement on top lane, Phonic getting very low. He's going to push him back, and he is going to survive just about. What was that? Okay, Axe actually go for that Vanguard. An okay pickup, I think, against all this the right-click damage that comes from the Broodmother and the Gyrocopter. Obviously, Blink is great as well, but he can go back for that later, just as long as he can survive. That's what he needs. Oh, and Night Stalker went down. I didn't realise that. And Enchantress finally found that level 6. Shadow Demon participating in that kill. He's 2-0-3. He's not doing too badly now. He's level 5.5. Once he gets that level 6 purge, things can definitely get a lot better for him. Ooh, Dandy. He knows he's not seen here at the moment. Was that a big... Who was that pinging? They might know he's here actually. And they got to make a retreat now if they want to survive. Although here comes Gyrocopter. Is he gonna? He's got the using the cooldown now. As Phantom Lancer might get caught out. Here comes the hook nicely onto the Axe. Well, the Axe is going to go down very quickly here. So I think this is the Radiant just time to retreat. But Phonic here, he's got some slows with the right clicks. PL does have that double walk up if he wants it, but how long until the hook? Dendy does have that hook up now if he wants, but Valix with a nice Illuminate, keep him back. Navi, the hook onto Nemphy. I think this is probably going to be his death. The negative urn along with the rot. Is it enough? Yes, with Phonic using the spawn spiderlings to nuke him down. 2 down the side of 4SC. Navi getting a very successful rotation into the Radiant jungle. That's 2 cores as well, the SF and the Axe. Important kills.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Wonder what Dendy goes for now. Forced off the blink, I imagine, to help reposition him. Pressure continues from Phonic. He's got that Ogre Club now. Will that be a BKB straight away? It might well be. Pushing the spot tower. He just wants to farm up for the moment now as well. I love the Dagon build, but I think BKB is probably okay as well. If you look at this, a lot of magic damage actually coming in from the Radiant side from 4ASC. You didn't realise you could Phantom Rush onto wards. That's interesting. Look how many Spidlings there are. Imagine if there was like a... I mean, if Axe can get a Blink Call onto that stuff, it's good. Gyrocopter. Is this going to be enough? Is it going to cancel? No! That was mere units away. Wow, that was so close. The homing missile just didn't quite cancel Axe's. Oh no, I've got hiccups. Ding! Hits the axe, but it's only a level 1. Just that one, I think that 1 level in homing missile is great for just casting those TPs. He wasn't quite, well, he cast it before he TP'd, but Axe was quick enough to TP out just in time. Cooldown being used to farm out creeps. I mean, it's a 50-second cooldown. It doesn't cost that much mana. I think it's pretty interesting use for it. I haven't seen it before, but I like it. Nice Stalker. Yeah, actually, nice Stalker went for a Midas as well. That's pretty good. I think this is smart plays. He knows he's, you know, it's a good. Need those levels. I just realised I had my overlay on for the whole time. That is so annoying. I'm sorry about that, guys. Well, one should have said something in the chat.
Dire's middle tower has been
Dire's
denied.
middle tower gets denied. And Dire moving over to Roshan now. With all these Spiderlings, actually they're going to take a lot of damage as well. But the Untouchable from Enchantress makes this pretty easy. And the Radiant nowhere near to contest this. And it's going to go down fairly quickly. Not the quickest Roshan in the world, but quick enough so that the Radiant can't do anything about it. Smart thinking from Navi. And that's it. Vor's got to pick that up on his, he's now completed SNY, so he's fairly tanky actually. 1400 hit points, deals 150 odd damage, 160 damage. Enchantress got that Ogre Club. He's going to go BKB as well, or maybe, you know, I do really like the Aghanim's upgrade, is really good. Ooh, Hot Stealth took a lot of damage from that, but obviously he's got his enchant, his sprites. Nature's a tendency to heal him right back up. In comes another Cottle Blast. Gets rid of most of the creep wave. This makes pushing really hard for Navi. Dendi, he's got his blink up. He's got a haste as well. Looking to try and stop any of this aggression. No, I mean this sort of counter push. Maybe trying to get a hook onto Keep of the Light. But as we saw, PL pushing in the top lane. Navi got to go back and defend this, or at least send one hero back. And this once again stops the push. Taking towers is a real pain for Navi at the moment. They have to definitely get like a 2 or 3 hero kills before they can get a really good push. Phonic getting stunned up by that Centaur Conqueror. That neutral creep. I didn't realize the colours are different now. Oh, Dendy looked like he got a hook onto someone. He's going to finish off the Keeper of Light, and this means he can probably try and get the kill. But he does get the mana leak on. Just nice dog getting a bit of trouble here, but here comes Phonic with the BKB, trying to right-click someone down, but he can't actually find anyone. They get the Cottle. Oh, he does get dusted up as well. He's going to run away, though, over this impassable terrain. So they do get a kill on the Cottle, but BKB was expended. That was a 10-second BKB as well by Phonic. This does mean that Navi can actually push in. without the Kotl to sort of keep them back at the moment. But they're trying and find some more kills, and that is the Shadow Demon going down very quickly. But Dendi in a lot of trouble. Matumba now with that Diffusal Blade does a lot of damage. Trixie also goes down though, so it's a 2-for-1 trade at the moment. Navi in a lot of trouble. Havorst, he's going to go down. Navi's still alive. I say he's going to go down. He's going to be up again in 4 seconds. Because of that age is the Immortal, but they're going to have to back off now. Navi in a bit of trouble here. Artstyle healing up. Volix now. Going to throw out an Illuminate. But once again, no tower down. That was I think it was a 2-for-2 trade in the end. But not really much more. Forced now, he's got a nice stack here. Using that flat cannon, he's gonna finish those up. Probably go for a Helm of the Dominator. Now, Matumba Man being smart here though, and he's farming up the very dire jungle, along with the help of Varlix. And actually, he's going for the Ags. I mean, Ags is such a great game. It's kind of like the, but on the other hand, I feel like it's almost completely it's like normally it's a great upgrade, but before I'm gonna continue this, Dendi actually gets chopped down by the axe. Phonic once again using his BKB, he wants to find Buki, but this isn't the trade you want to take. A support for a mid, and here comes Valix. He's gonna use, well, can use the Mana Leak if he needs to, but they're just gonna right click him down. That's really, I mean, any day you know, take that sacrifice to the Shadow Demon for the 2 cores of Navi. In the Pudge and the Broomla, they're getting caught out a little bit there. But I was going to say, the Kotl Axe seems kind of useless considering it's going to be nighttime most of the time. Because of the Night Stalker. Like, what's the point? I feel like it's kind of really pointless.
Dire's middle tower
Hey, Poppins. I hope you're enjoying the stream, the cast. It's been a pretty entertaining game so far. 10-11. Navi did have a bit of a weak start, but with the mechanism moving into that BKB, he's going to be a force to reckon with in about 10 minutes. He's just going to be so tanky and so hard to kill. Like, how would you kill him? It's going to be tricky. Some pings come out. Navi side as we. Ooh, I have some drop frames there. What's going on there? To a man, what's his next item gonna be? I guess that's just casual morbid mask now. Maybe wants to build into like a. I think Manta is probably one of the best options here. Pudge, this pick hasn't really led to much, to be honest. I feel like it could definitely do a lot. Like. Another mid hero might be better. They did secure some early kills on the SF, to be fair, so maybe, just maybe. You know, was that enough though? I think they're trying to throw everything. It's definitely gonna be up to a Vorst, and then the split push from Phonic to try and win them the game, I think. But the SF is just getting bigger and bigger. Now with that BKB, it's gonna be really hard to finish off. Kotl constantly keeping the lanes pushed out, stopping any push coming in from Navi. Including Phonic, which normally, you know, Broodmother is, you know, you got to really watch out for that. Oh no, this ob's gonna get spotted straight away by the Sentry Ward. There's so many Sentry Wards. Look at this. Smoke up now from 4ASC. Are they gonna try? They want to get more than Enchantress though. They probably want to try and get Phonic on this Broodmother. They don't really care about Enchantress, not the biggest kill in the world. And here comes the jump, the blink. Cool. This is a lot of spiders. Phonic and a lot of trouble. The Illuminate comes through, but the BKB straight away from Broodmother. He's going to try and heal up with that, the Insatiable Hunger, but it's not going to be enough. But here comes the Pudge Hook. Picks up Trixie, who's playing the axe, and that's going to be an off-lane for an off-lane hero for now. But in comes the damage, the backup from Navi. Enchantress doing a lot of damage with the what's it called? The Impetus. So yeah, well, actually it looked like a good smoke gank from 4SC. They get the Broodmother, but they do lose 2 in return. Meanwhile though, Matumba doing that annoying rat thing he loves doing on the PL. And yeah, with this ultimate orb, I imagine it will definitely be a Manta style. Maybe a Skadi, but probably more likely a Manta style. Nice Stalker. He's actually nearly... He's finished his Ags now if he wants to buy it. That's going to be... That's great... I mean, that's great vision. I mean, with the Pudge, I think that synergizes really, really well. And it's great counter against the Kotl, who does have his Ags now, actually. But considering it's going to be mostly nighttime, it kind of defeats the point. Mana Leak on Enchantress. Not really lead to much. Pudge. Got that star for Wizardry, so I imagine there'll be a 4 staff later on. Boogie. Definitely the poor support of this game, but you know, that means that the Kotl does have his Ags, although I did point out earlier that I think it's kind of a pointless item. Does have his Ags, although I did point out earlier that I think it's kind of a pointless item. I'm just checking my stream, guys. Does have his Ags, although I did point out earlier that I think it's kind of a pointless item. I'm just checking my stream, guys.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Shadow Demon, what's the Shadow Fiend gonna go for now? Definitely some damage, I imagine. Maybe straight up Butterfly, pretty good. And the evasion, great against Havost and Funnick. And here comes the Roshan attempt now. Dire side, but the Radiant 4SC are a lot closer to them. Might be able to spot this out in time. But the Roshan's gonna go down any second now. Yep, Havost. Gotta pick, yeah, Havost picks it up. And another Roshan for Navi. They seem to be very good at taking these. The body blocks coming out from the Dark Troll Summoner. This might actually lead to a kill if they want to. Pudge spotted out though by this wall up here. So Battle Hunger is going to stop him from blinking out. Dire, they really want to get this mid T1 tower. They haven't even got the mid T1 tower top, and that's usually the easiest one to get. But they are going to get this, I think. Havost tanking a Lumit to the face. But this tower, yeah. A couple more right clicks, and Havost gonna say he went for the MKB. Another great item, I think. That kind of deters, or at least Shadow Fiend's like, maybe I don't want to get a Butterfly now. So Phantom Lancer, another pretty good Butterfly carrying hero. Yeah, going for that Manta like I predicted. As the Dire Navi, they want to siege down this T2, but they got to watch out for their T2 top. There's Matumba Man pushing on along. Fortification now for 4ASC. They want to really defend this tower. Keep the light using that Illuminate. But the hook! Nicely done. The disruption not coming out just in time. A strange thing. Oh, what a lovely... the blinding light forcing everyone down on the hill into an unfortunate position. The cooldown now, though, actually, they kind of split up. The Keeper of the Light does go down, though. And everyone gets out safely on the side of Navi. But that was a great blinding light. Pushing down 2 heroes. Has Matumba Man come back now? Yes, he's come back. But I think this tower is probably a goner. Yep, T2 tower going down for 4ASC. Full Manta though for PL. Might be able to bait something out with this because they might not know he has that. If he sends one in, you might think it's the real one. And this actually, they want to go high. Do Navi really want to go high ground? They've got, oh no, Navi Havost taking a lot of damage there. He does have Aegis, but you might want to save that for a later date. Another hiding out, and no. So they did actually lose that T2 tower in the end. So Navi wanted to back off now, get Havost up on the, actually get some hit points now. Brumada going for that Maelstrom. Interesting. I actually think that's a really good idea to deal with the PL illusions, because you're obviously not going to want to get like a Battle Fury or something on the Broodmother. We might want something a bit more. So it looks like 4SC, they want to push up this top tower now. Now that they don't have any, now the Navi don't have any towers, but they are pushing up into an Aegis, and this Gyro is getting fatter and fatter by the moment. 287 last hits. Got that Crystallis, MKB, SNY. So that's a lot of damage and a lot of farm. Nymphy, however, he hasn't. Well, he actually went for the. Did he? He didn't have the Blink Dagger before, I don't think. No, he got rid of his bottle for that. Did Horse decide to level up the rocket? Yeah, he leveled up the homing missile. I think that's okay. Phonic, he's got a lot of levels. Got that film Mjolnir now. I think that's a great idea. Put that on someone who's being targeted by the PL, and those lightning bolts do a lot of damage. The sort of the chain bounces to the illusions.
Dire's middle tower is being
So much lag in this game. Thank you, Dota TV. Pudge. Illusion. Getting mana drained here though. It's only illusion, so going on a bit of a wild goose chase here. I think they realised. Hey, look. So yeah, PL actually decided to level up his diffusal blade. I haven't really seen him use the charges, so I don't know. He just wanted the extra agi, which I think is fair enough. And finally, this T1 tower on the top lane, the side of 4SC, is going to go down. Navi bringing it down with some ease now. There's no backup, but I think 4SC, they're definitely going to want to defend this T2. They don't want to give this away for free. Hostile, maybe scouting out what's ahead. Darkness being used for Night Stalker. Like I said, this Aghanim's picked up for Kotal. It's now, you know, the extra heal isn't the biggest deal. I mean, Axe is still great, don't get me wrong. It's just so much less effective. Yeah, if you type in exclamation mark mistakes, it should something. Actually, no, I don't have. For some reason, Nightbot isn't in the chat, so it won't work. I might try that later on tonight. Try and get that working.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
PL 2600 gold. He's pretty stacked. Yeah, let's have a look at some of the net worths. Yeah, as expected, the Gyro well in the lead, followed by Matumba Man. But as we can see, the Phonic he's had a lot of space, but he just died. Did he? Yes. PL killed off Brood. That was 900 gold. That's a lot of gold going down the way. Does that not work? Did I only set it up that I could do it? Oh yeah, it's not going to work because Moobot is only, I unmodded him, and Nightbot isn't in the chat. Oh, nice dodge there by Matumba Man. Evading the homing missile, rubbish homing missile. Yeah, gonna get those commands set up later, or maybe at the break. I spent like the first half of this this game with the overlay on, with this overlay on by accident, which was silly. As we have Navi, they want to pressure this tower. I mean, they got. I think they definitely. Actually, I completely forgot to look at these graphs. Navi definitely in XP and gold lead at the moment. It's just it's been a very sort of, I feel, quite slow game. They've slowly been gaining momentum, gaining the advantage with the Midases they have. I mean, obviously, Havos can farm pretty damn quick. Got that full Daedalus now. Phonic, another, Broodmother, another quick farmer along with Hand and Midas, and Seneko on the. What was a position, I don't know, like 5 Night Stalker, because they had the Enchantress farming the jungle. With the Midas, he's got an Ags, a Geometry Sight, a great item on an Ags Night Stalker, and now a Shadow Blade. He's pretty damn fat. What is his net worth? It's higher than the offlane Axe. It's pretty insane. Navi being recalled. And, another Roshan is up. It's going to be the third Roshan for Navi, unless 4ASC get there really, really quickly, because it is falling so damn fast. Dendy acting as a guard, and with these spiders scouting out anything 4ASC might like to do, that's it. Of course, definitely going to pick up this Aegis, and this cheese as well. Moobot, yeah. If I can mod Moobot, but I unmodded him because the command wasn't set up properly for him, and I'm not using Moobot. So you can test that if you really want, but it won't do anything. It will just show something funky, like the number of mistakes is exclamation mark MN, which I was messing around with. It won't make a difference. If there's a break in this, I'll try and get a Nightbot to get in here. As we have Navi now with the Aegis in hand, Gyrocopter. He's going to just slowly try and siege down this tower, but once again with the Illumina, it deals a lot of damage. Artstyle in a bit of trouble here, as well as Sineko. Mjolnir buff being applied onto Gyrocopter. Pushing is so hard with the Farlix and that level 4 Illumina. Shadowblade Night Stalker. I feel like the only way they're going to do this is if they split push with Phonic or something. Who incidentally picked up the cheese. Nice Stalker ultimate now being used to extend this nighttime, but you should have put, actually maybe only I can mod people, I think. Yeah, mods can't mod other people. But I think this tower is eventually going to go down very slowly. The slow siege from Navi is doing some stuff, and Gyrocopter gonna get the last hit, but he's got to be careful here. The Axe Call will try and bring the Gyrocopter back, and it is working to an extent. But remember, he's got the Aegis, so it doesn't matter so much if he's go down. I think he will go down here. Yeah, Aegis being used. They did get a tower though, but once again, pushing their hook in from Navi, catches out Trixie. Axe in a lot of trouble here. Does get defensively disrupted there. A big cooldown now of Phonic using that BKB. They're going to finish off the Axe. They do, but Havos is so low. They've got to back off and retreat now, but the slows coming out from the Phantom Lancer, diffusing everybody. Dendy trying to TP out, but this is going to be successful. Phonic goes down as well. Navi slightly... Oh, it's a third kill as well. So it's a 1 for 4 plus a tower for Navi. Navi definitely overextending a little bit there. Vorse did survive, but that was the Aegis used, and 4ASC are going to march up down the mid lane to try and take a couple of towers for themselves. Let's try and get this Nightbot while we can.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire has fortified its structures.
Okay, Nightbot's in the channel. If you type exclamation mark mistakes, some funky stuff should happen.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Soaring on the floor. Yeah, that must have been a really big swing in XP. Yeah, it's 5,000 XP. Not the biggest gold change. Maybe it hasn't caught up yet. And that's full boots of trouble for Night Stalker. Wow. He's literally like a sort of teleporting roaming warden. Vorst with that satanic. If he gets bots plus one more item, he's 6-slotted in pretty good time. If you type in exclamation mark number and then a number like space and then a number, actually just anything, but obviously I'd want it to be a number, and then type, yeah, then enter that and then do hashtag mistakes, it'll update the number. Oh, is it set number? Okay. Yeah, you got it. 999 mistakes. It does work. Ooh, Enchantress in a bit of trouble here though, running away there. Oh, the magic damage is so much from Nymphy. That was like 3 raises, I think. I couldn't really see. But Horse TP's in. He's in a lot of trouble here. He's going to go down so quickly. Timberman does us so much damage. Horse does have buyback if he needs it. That did cost a BKB from Shadow Fiend, but they'll take that, especially as they get a tower here. Horse is going to have to buy back if they want to defend this tower. Some more Manta being used near here. Horse buys back. He doesn't have the cooldown, but I mean, it's not the biggest cooldown in the long cooldown doesn't have the biggest cooldown in the world. Ah, get it?
But just continue doing. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Pudge getting a BKB now. Actually, he got a Yules in the end. I'm not even sure if I've seen that being used yet. So what? Shadow Fiend opting to go for that Manta style actually. You can purge off the slow from cooldown, so I think that's a pretty big deal actually. He'll probably want to go. I don't know if he wants to go Butterfly, maybe like an MKB actually, considering there is already an MKB on the gyro, or maybe a Satanic. Get some lifesteal and go for a Satanic. Axe getting the. He's actually quite a lot. I haven't really seen what he's got at the moment. He's got that blink. Upgraded his Vanguard to a Crimson Guard, and now the disarm on. It's going to be pretty big considering Gyro Did he not even get a BKB? He hasn't got a BKB yet. I think Gyro will definitely want to get a BKB later on in this game, or at least that will be his next item. Ah, no. Palefish. Oh no, it's gonna be. Is that a full Scar? Yeah, Scardy now for Shadow Fiend. I think that's a smart move. Makes him even tanky, and he's so hard to kill now with a BKB mechanism and what will pretty much be a completed Scardy very soon. Things are getting very hard for Navi. Horse was in actually a very big net worth lead. Now is pretty much neck and neck. In fact, things are so close across the board. These numbers here, actually very similar. The net worth must be pretty minimal now. Yeah, nearly at 0. You're right, Luke. It's not going to be a BKB. It's going to be a rapier. As next Roshan, going to be up fairly soon. And that's a full Satanic for PL, and with an Eagle Song, probably going to go for that Butterfly. Even though there is an MKB, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it negates a lot of damage, especially from Broodmother, who has got 5.5k gold in the bank. But what is she going to get? Heading to the secret shop now. Maybe he wants to get Butterfly of her own. Yeah, with the Eagle Song, it's definitely going to be a Butterfly. Still got the cheese in hand. Nom on that if need be. Ooh, Shadowblade being used here from Snake, but where's the backup from his team? Pudge is in the vicinity, but the recall back from... Yeah, the recall back by PL. Is it going to be a hook? No, that's going to be it. Oh, they do manage to get that mini stun onto Axe, so Axe in a bit of trouble here. Yule's up by Dandy, using the BKBs. Just wanted to really finish off this Axe, but he's really tanky. Snako does have a fair bit of right-click damage, and with Horse coming in, does get disarmed, but the magic damage from Rocket Barrage is going to be enough to finish him off. Pudge gets the final kill, but they expended quite a lot for that. I'm afraid Roshan is going to be up for just over a minute there. Cottle now got a 4-star, and he's nearly got 4k gold again. He's got so much money. Night Stalker as well, pretty fat, and that's a full Butterfly now. PL, he's pretty tanky. Maybe he wants to go for like a heart next, or bots into a heart. That'd be pretty good. That's also a Butterfly finish for Funnick playing that Broodmother. So yeah, this is a best of 3. The loser goes to the loser bracket, and the winner goes on to the grand final of the European qualifiers. And the winner of the grand final is guaranteed a spot at Seattle in August. If we have a look at Vision, we can see that... Wait, here we go. There is like absolutely no vision for 4 ASC. They have to stick together as a group. They do smoke up though. As you can see, there's a lot more vision for the for Navi, and it looks like there's gonna be a Roshan to break out. But Sneko, who's invis, does actually disable the smoke, and Roshan's only up to half health. There's gonna be a big fight down. A cooldown now is gonna do a lot of damage. Boogie in a lot of trouble. He goes down. He's the first death, but it's only a Shadow Demon. A big Illuminate coming through deals a lot of damage. Navi so tanky, but Funnick trying to right click up against it, but they can't. It's a 1 for 3. Navi in a lot of trouble here. Only the Pudge and the Enchantress make it out. And that's gonna be a Roshan now for ASC. Shadowfiend just so tanky. Actually, Dendy in so much trouble. I don't think he's going to survive here. He's going to go down. Artstyle trying to finish off Nymphy, but Navi is so much trouble. They had such a big lead, but they seem to throw it away. Artstyle, one blink in is going to be enough. Just needs the dunk. If he needs that blink coming off cooldown in 3 seconds, Artstyle probably just going to actually fall to the Battle Hunger. That's a full team wipe. Just for the cost of the Shadow Demon, plus an Aegis. I'm not really sure what Navi could do. There's only one buyback. I think if 4C just push down mid, this would be game. I think they're gonna secure now. Navi calling GG. What a turnaround there. Yeah, I really thought Navi had this. 20 minutes in, they were really far ahead, but a couple of mistakes here and there. I don't actually think that Pudge really offered anything this game, and 4ASC seemed to know where he would be every step of the way. So it's a best of 3. I hope I'll probably be casting the next couple of games, or maybe it'll just be one game. I don't know how long that'll be. Probably about 10 minutes until that starts again. So stay tuned. But yeah, I think MVP. Probably have to be Matumba Man. He did a great job of farming, split pushing when he needed, came to team fights when he had to. Yeah, did a great job there. So, second game coming up soon. Hello and welcome to Game 2 of 4SC versus Navi
Dire's ban.
of the TI4 European qualifiers. This is the semi-final of the upper bracket. So the winner goes to the grand final and the loser goes down to the loser bracket. 4SC won the first game in a fairly good comeback actually.
10
Navi were
seconds
definitely
to
in the
go.
lead and it was just so hard to push up against the Kotal.
5 seconds.
So, because of that, Navi actually banned out the Kotal along with the PL, who was another pesky hero.
Radiant
And 4SC go for the Undying Wisp ban, which I think were the first two bans in the last game. But, no, actually it wasn't the first two bans, but were some of the bans. And Queen of Pain is first picked by 4SC, which was actually a first ban in the first game, and Leshrak was also a first ban in the first game, picked up by Navi, coupled with the Shadow Demon. Pretty strong duo. The
10
setup
seconds to go.
with the disruption
5
into the
seconds.
Leshrak stun is pretty damn potent. But Rubik
Radiant's ban.
is the second pickup for 4ASC. Pretty strong hero. Plenty to steal from Shadow Demon and Leshrak. All of them fairly good as well. 4SC then move on to the bans. They ban on the Pug. They seem to have high priority on that Pug ban. And the Bloodseeker. Interesting.
Radiant's pick.
And Navi once again banning out that Tusk. Maybe a high priority pickup for 4ASC and they can use it well. And also banning out the Earthshaker. Maybe they want to go for that Broodmother pickup again, which was actually pretty successful in the last game.
10 seconds to go. Dire's
Hey,
pick.
pop in the 616. I don't actually know who you are. So if you wanna, do I know you in real life? Are you just a randomer? If so, tell your friends. And Navi go for that Night Stalker again. That Seneko played it pretty well last time, and he did really well. Got a Midas. Definitely helped out his team a lot.
Ten seconds to go.
I feel like Navi at the moment have a very sort of gank orientated lineup. So it's with the Night Stalker along with the Shadow Demon and Leshrak, that could be a very potent trio of heroes. The third pick for 4SC is the
10
Ancient Apparition.
seconds to go.
This would imply they're expecting some
5
sort of
seconds.
push lineup from Navi. I mean, Leshrak's pretty good at pushing. There's still
Reserve
like
time.
the likes of Chen and Enchantress in the pool. So it would be a good Ancient Apparition ultimate. There's some the nukes, the AoE nukes from Queen of Pain and Rubik. They can definitely keep the push subdued, at least to a certain level, which definitely seemed to screw over Navi last time. So hard to push into that lineup. Navi taking some time with this last pick. There is the gyro in the pool again. They go for the offlane, which I imagine be the offlane Beastmaster. So there's some decent push still in the pool, but I just see them being like super ganky. Like anyone like from the team plus Night Stalker, especially at night time, could be very good, very good indeed.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
So 4SC go for their fourth pick now. They go for the Lycan. Man, they're liking their sort of split pushy heroes with the PL and now the Lycan. Here I haven't seen for quite a while. I feel like Beastmaster's pretty good against the Lycan though, and the Shadow Demon and Leshrak. So I'm very interested to see how this will turn out, and
10
whether it will be enough.
to go. 5 seconds.
Wolves need no armor. Last set of bans now. I guess 4SC yet to pick up their offlane hero. Unless it's Queen of Pain offlane, but I'm sure Navi want to ban out some offlane hero. And 4SC, well, Navi probably, I imagine this will be a Dendi, Leshrac, or the support SD and Night Stalker. So still the Evolved hero that they need. So Navi, ban out that pesky offlane Broodmother, who would actually be pretty good. I mean, Leshrac and Shadow Demon are okay against Brood, but it's just kind of the hero you don't want to worry about. So just get rid of it.
10
So the final ban for
seconds
4SC. Yeah, they want to ban out an Evolved hero.
5
Maybe they want to ban out that
seconds.
Gyro. Just Gyro's so strong at the moment. But maybe not against the 4SC's lineup so much. They're definitely taking their time over this ban, but they have plenty of time, and they ban the SF.
Radiance pick.
Maybe they're mixing things up and they think Leshrac, Shadow Demon, support Joe with the Midnight Stalker? Or an offlane Night? Oh, I don't even know. Can still do the carry SF, but last pick now for Navi. I think they'll be picking a Horse hero, but I can't be sure. Leshrac's just so flexible, along with Night Stalker and Beastmaster as well. You can happily play him mid as a carry or an offlane, really. I mean, obviously,
5
I think Dendi
seconds.
Beastmaster. Okay.
Reserve time.
It's funny not play Beastmaster then. I look forward to see if you're right, Luke. And yeah, they go for that Gyro, that Evolved hero,
Dyer's pick.
who he did very well last game. He farmed up really quickly, but I'm just worried about this Ancient Apparition. I feel like Navi have quite a strong. They may be looking to push early, but Ancient Apparition with that level 6 Ice Blast can really stop things. Then you get the Lycan, the Rubik, Queen of Pain, chasing after you. It could be a lot. Ooh, aggro try, yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be a mid Leshrac with the support Night Stalker and Shadow Demon and offlane Beastmaster, but
5
we'll see how it goes.
seconds.
Final pickup now for ASC. They go with the Clockwork. This could be a fun game. Pretty good. Sets up the Ancient Apparition ultimate along with the Queen of Pain ultimate. And yeah, Dendi picks up the Leshrac, probably going to go mid, and Artstyle, who played the Night Stalker last game. But yeah, whether Navi want to go aggro on this, they could well do, but I mean, going aggro into an Ancient Apparition is a little scary, but Rubik is pretty weak in lane. It's gonna, ooh, no, it's gonna be a mid Lycan, because that's Nymphy as the mid player, and Queen of Pain being played by Matumba Man, so a carry Queen of Pain. So I think Dendi should probably screw over the Lycan pretty hard, but Lycan, strength hero, pretty tanky. Was it Seneko last game? Oop, my bad.
10 seconds to go.
So Seneko was the Night Stalker last game. You're right.
5 seconds.
Oh no, I want control. Give me control. So let's quickly run through the teams on the Radiant side. We have Navi, Horse playing his famous Gyrocopter. Seneko, not playing the Night Stalker this time, actually playing the Shadow Demon. Artstyle on the Night Stalker. Dendi playing the Leshrac, and in the offlane it's going to be Funnick for Navi playing Beastmaster. Over on 4SC's side, playing the Dire. Up on the Dire, we got Boogie playing that Rubik. Trixie on the offlane Clockwork. Tumberman on Queen of Pain. Nymphy on Lycan. And finally, Valix playing the Ancient Apparition. And we get a very aggressive ward quickly. Looks like there's going to be an aggro trialing from 4SC actually, with the Queen of Pain. No, with the Clockwork even. Oh, I'm curious to see how this works. I don't think Clockwork is generally yeah, okay, that was a mistake. I'll give you that one. So yeah, it's interesting to see Clock in like an aggro tri-lane situation if this is what they decide to go for. Although maybe they're running dual lanes, I don't really know. No? Okay, maybe not. Decided they maybe wanted to do that, but instead, backing off. Gonna have your standard defensive tri-lanes. Phonic using that hawk to scout things out if he needs to. He's got this observer ward down here. I think it blocks the camp.
3, 2, 1.
Both mid heroes picking up that. So it's actually gonna be Matumba Man playing mid this game. I'm sure I know a lot of heroes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Luke. Jesus Christ, what would I do without you? So yeah, Matumba Man, he did play the PL last time, but he's going mid now. Leshrac getting that level 1 Lightning Storm for the extra harass and the last hitting capabilities. I think this is the right thing to do. I think it would have been hard for Lycan to go up against the mid Leshrac. As we know, Dendy likes to does favour denying quite strongly. And if he can get those denies off, he's very happy. Currently, art style is going to be stacking for the moment, stacking for that Leshrac who can clear camps pretty damn quick. Come level 6. Trixie does have to be careful. He gets in range for the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon went for the level 1 Shadow Poison, knowing that he's not going to get in range of Clockwork, I guess. But if you can get the Disrupt into like setting up the Gyrocop for that Rocket Barrage, it deals a lot of damage. Boogie moving around. They want to try and get Phonic, but his senses were tingling as he moves back away. Using the boar now and the hawk. What's he doing with that boar? Is he going to scout out the 2-minute rune, I imagine? Phonic, level 1.5. He's been kept back. I mean, it's a tricky lane for him. I quite like this. The Shadow Demon going for the level 1 Shadow Poison definitely means you can pretty well. As the 2-minute rune's coming up. Actually, no, he's using the board to stack the camps. 2-minute runes. Boogie's there though, so Phonic isn't going to be getting that bounty rune, and Trixie gets that. Wait, am I blind? What did they pick up? It was a regeneration, right? Yeah, Clockwork gets that regeneration rune. Not the best rune, but denies the rune from anyone else, so might as well pick that up. Forced last hitting here nicely. 12 last hits. Very good. There's a rotation maybe. Boogie gonna try and maybe just lift up the Leshrac, but that was a very... that was a overly confident movement, but while he was in the air he thought he might give it a go, I think. Sentry put down just to make sure that there's no vision for that Leshrac. In the highlight we see the top lane Beastmaster trying to hit Valix a little bit. Might as well try and get some harass down. So he's just using this board to stack. Nice. Timing that nicely so he can farm that with the axes later on if need be. I still feel like I think Leshrac is such a good mid hero, but so is Queen of Pain. So a fairly even matchup, but we missed what happened up top. Set mistake to 3, although Seneko is very deep. Who was that? Was that Gyrocopter killed off Clockwork, but I think Seneko is probably dead here now, but... Oh, Gyro died as well. Maybe not worth it. Diving, they must have died really deep there. So yeah, definitely not worth it, but... Oh man, art style, only level 1 at the moment. It's kind of a little level deprived at the moment. This is Clockwork doing level 3, nearly level 4, so he's got some decent levels. Beastmaster on a similar track though. But this Lycan has been last hitting like a beast. 20, well nearly 25 last hits now. 4 minutes in. That must be near perfect last hitting, which is what you would expect, I guess. He's had complete free farm. Phonic hasn't really been able to get anywhere near him, thanks to the 2 supports on the side of 4ASC. Trixie got an Invis rune now, then he has to be very careful. They didn't even see this either. If he steps up, he's dead. Trixie. Ooh, I think he could have gone for that Maybe he wants to snow. I thought he might want to snipe out that. And yeah, Dendi. He's probably going to go down here. Trixie getting the cogs in on Dendi. There is a TP support coming in from Seneko. She gets the disruption off. Is it going to be enough though? No, it's not. Although this might mean a kill on Matumba Man in return. There is the extra damage coming onto him. The right clicks finish him off. Nice Stalker also being nighttime now. Oh, nice cogs in. Does stop any further advancements from Seneko. Is there going to be the final right click from Arstar? There is. This is actually a really big turnaround. This looked like it was going to be an excellent gank from 4SC. Turns in for 2 for 2. And I'd say actually a better trade as well, because it was the offlane clockwork traded for the support Night Stalker. That was really well done there. Oh god. Don't make me remove your mod ownership. I didn't realize that your mods could create commands. Gyrocopter at level 5 now, Clockwork. Also getting to that level 5. We see Boogie in the mid lane. Oh no, Boogie in a lot of trouble. Instantly telekinesis, but if Dendi can get the stun off, this is going to be the death of him, and he does. Nicely done there. Nice Stalker was very, I mean, with the night vision, it must have been really hard for the Rubik. Haste Rune for Trixie. He's going to try and wrap around and find Dendi, I think. And with Matumba Man, with the Sonic Wave, they might be able to, okay. He's backing off now. Phonic in a bit of trouble here. The wolf form being used by Lycan with the cold touch as well. Does a lot of damage, but Seneko comes in with a timely TP. Art Style also there, and Dendi also wrapping around, and that's going to be the death of the Ancient Apparition. Lycan just getting away thanks to his wolf form. But that is 4 rotations up to the top lane. But maybe they can make a push out of this. I think they could. Dendi doesn't have any Diabolic Edict levels, so pushing towers is going to be a little slower than you might think. Although Trixie in a bit of trouble here. Gyrocopter chasing after him. Didn't get any of that cooldown damage. TP out, hopefully from Gyrocopter. He doesn't have mana for that rocket barrage. If he just had a little bit more mana, he would have definitely got the kill there. But in comes Matumba Man, Dendi as well. Rotating bot. There's rotations all over the map. What's going on? This is going to be a dive. I'll start getting pretty deep.
Middle tower is being attacked.
Snakeo's got some decent levels this game actually. He's nearly level 6, and that could definitely change the turn of a fight. The Purge is a really good ability. Now we're doing for last hits, yeah. After the Lycan got pressured in the top lane, is he? So he's got a headdress. Is he going to go for like a mech? No, it's going to be a Vlad's, of course. Ring of Basilius. The headdress now builds into a Vlad, so I'm still not used to that change. Queen of Pain. There is no, okay, no roar up for Phonic. Matumba Man's probably just going to blink out if he has to. They're going to turn on him with the wolf, but the backup from Dendi. Matumba Man having to blink back very quickly. Disruption onto Boogie. He's in a lot of trouble here. Dendi just, yeah, turns on his ultimate. That's the death of Boogie on playing that Rubik.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
See, I feel like Dendi much more of a factor this game than the other one. The Pudge not really being countered very well. As we see, Trixie has actually moved up to the top lane now, and Nymphy moved into the jungle. He'll finish off the Vlads, and he's going to be looking forward to that Roshan. I think Navi will definitely want to get Sentry or Observe awards down in the Roshan area. Lycan got armor. Why? Wolves need no armor. But they do need Vlads, so it's a little tricky. Boogie trying to sap some experience here, but he's got to be careful. He gets caught out. Nice Stalker sees him. He's in trouble. Playing a dangerous game here. Force wrapping around. No, okay. It's very cheeky, just sapping some experience here. Try and get that level 6. I've seen Vorce do this a number of times now. It's using cooldown to farm up the sort of here, like the closer together camps, and both the Radiant and the Dire. Boogie, gotta be a little careful. A little bit careful. Gyro, is he going to go for this? No, he's got to be careful. He gets lifted up underneath the tower, and one TP support, and he's dead. Havos actually goes too far forward. The Queen of Pain has that Sonic Wave if she wants to use it. The silence coming out just in time for Artstyle. Sonic Wave is there. It's going to clip for Vorce just in time, but this could be her death. No blink yet for 2 seconds. The hookshot catches the support hero, his own ally support hero, but a lot of damage from the Clockwork. He does have that level 3 battery assault, but it's not going to be enough. Nighttime now used. One more. Ooh, Dendy will be careful of those cogs. Boogie's going to try and TP out. He does get out. So 2 for 2. But once again, carry for support for mid and off lane. Fairly evenish trade, but as we can see, Dendy is getting... He's 3 and 1 now with 2 assists. Getting close to that. Will probably be a Bloodstone. Is that... Oh yeah. Tranquil boots on Clockwork. Interesting. I guess the extra armor is pretty good. Oh, Shadow Demon here with the Gyrocopter. Gonna try and... If they get this disruption... No, not quite. There is boots for Ancient Apparition, so... Even the extra movement speed on Tranquils wasn't enough for Invis. For the Beastmaster, 20 seconds overall though, so not sure they can do much about it. Smoke up! This could be seen by the Invis Beastmaster, and they're gonna know what's gonna happen. It's just the Trixie and Rubik, and it gets revealed. And very timely... Invis rune for the Beastmaster. He's gonna have to quickly back off though. He's got 2300 gold, so there's the blink if he wants it. But he's happy to keep this Invis rune, scout out what is going on. And yeah, here we see the Hawk. They don't need wards, they got Hawks. Night Stalker's level 7, and this was like a position 5 Night Stalker. He's doing very well for himself. How's yes, level 6 Shadow Demon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The supports for Navi definitely in a better place, and only level 6 for the Clockwork up against the level 7 Phonic. Smoke up here. They really want to try and catch out the Lycan, but he's maybe just a little bit too far away. Trixie though might be found out. The Ice Blast. Actually not going to clip anyone, unfortunately. I think that was the first usage now that Ancient Apparition is level 6. You think Phonic's going for a Necro Book instead of Blink? Interesting. I guess they don't have any like long distance initiations, but maybe they don't feel like they need it. Oh, he's being wrapped around on here. Beastmaster's in a lot of trouble. The Lycan ultimate being used. They need some TP supports up top lane now. Good body blocking there from the Lycan Wolves. Ice Blast follows through and Phonic is dead. Where did Queen of Pain die? Did I just completely miss that? Night Stalker killed her. And once again, Dendy getting enough kill. Night Stalker got to be careful. The tower kills. And that's Clockwork going down. So off lane for an off laner at the moment. That DD for Leshrac definitely paying off. But pressure now being applied for the top lane. The Radiant. Obviously these wolves can do a fair amount of damage, but one of the boons of Shadow Demon is you got that long range. You sort of like creep aggro drawer with the Shadow Poison, and it's pretty good way, clearing way as well. Oh, nice deny there from a Timberman. Maybe Gyro just wasn't paying quite enough attention here as Boogie in a lot of trouble. Silenced up from Artstyle, and the stun coming out from Leshrac. And he's pretty much finished his Bloodstone if he needs it. Ice Blast once again, not really hitting anyone. So yeah, the Queen of Pain just about level 10, whereas Dendy nearly level 12. Hook shot if he wants it, some body blocks possibly coming out from the Lycan Wolves. But that's just about it for now. Hey, what mistake did I make? Thinking it was a blink. I think that's a fair mistake. It is a blink. Son of a bitch. Unless it was a mistake for something else, which is perfectly valid. Oh, okay, fine. But yeah, Beast did go for the... I missed the Quab death. Beastmaster did go for the blink now. Which I think they needed it, just for that like long range initiation. The blink roll. Shadow Demon. Got a casual bracer, which is pretty interesting to see. Defensive disrupt. Oh, he's going to use the illusions to destroy that. Destroy the ward. It's a pretty smart move, actually. I like that. Unfortunately, they didn't quite get in range there that time, but it was a good idea. So, 15 minutes of the game, 12-7. Navi on actually a fairly significant XP and gold lead. I think Dendy's been doing some work here. 5-1, now got his Bloodstone. And Quap going for... I've seen this more and more in like the last few days, is Quap's going for these drums. Which is very interesting. It gives you that early... that extra early game... sort of early mid-game... sort of... Yeah, it's weird. Oh, here comes the hook shot in. Nice defensive disruption there onto Artstyle, and they blow up Trixie really quickly. That clockwork going down, the Sonic Wave coming through. It's on a couple of people, but Dendy, everyone's still very healthy, and that's the Queen of Pain and the Rubik going down. That's 11 blood charges for Leshrac. Dendy very happy about that, as Lycan is attempting Roshan, but it's a fairly obvious attempt, and Navi are going to spot this out. Yeah, drums, going back, this drums is pretty interesting. It seems to be a lot more popular, I guess, considering people are fighting a lot more. Drums is a great fighting item, like early mid-game item. Gives you some stats that you need, like you might want the extra HP, extra attack speed with the active and the move speed. Now that everyone is fighting super early, but I think it's a bit weird as well. Should even double bracer build. Interesting. I guess this is to survive against the Lycan Wolves, and I don't blame him for doing that either. Rubik finally just upgrade. He's very poor. Poor old Rubik. Man, Trixie, he's had a very unfortunate game as Clockwork this game. Sitting behind his own one of his own supports and another support on the opposite team. You can't just hook shots in and get blown up within like half a second. Things quiet for now, but this Night Stalker going for the axe. He's halfway there to that Aghanim Scepter. It's gonna be, if he gets that gem again, it just gives so much like extra. Well, it just removes all vision for 4ASC. It's so hard to play in that situation. And it looks like 4ASC, they're gonna try and let Lycan with that DD rune should make things a lot easier. Try and get this Roshan, but I don't think Navi are gonna let this. Ice Blast comes through. It doesn't hit on anyone, unfortunately. So here comes the Radiant. They knew this was happening. I think they sort of sensed it with the dewarding, and they've gone straight there. Invis rune as well. Oh, Nymphy in a lot of trouble. Gets silenced up by Artstyle. Can Leshrac get there in time? Yes, gets the stun off just in time there with the Lightning Blast coming through. Another kill for Leshrac. 8-1. 12 Bloodstone charges, and now with an Ogre Club going towards that BKB. And can they take Roshan themselves? If they can take... it's going to be tricky. I don't think Havor hits hard enough. Why does Sanjin Yesha have a stat count? Maybe that's a bug somewhere, maybe. You could stack Sanjin Yashas? New meta. So yeah. Valix on their AA. He's actually fairly close to his Aghanim Scepter, just another just over 1,000 gold away. I guess this hasn't been at the detriment of Boogie, who has been buying all the wards, has literally no farm at all. But that's kind of how it works sometimes. You pick these, you go into the game knowing it. Let an AA get some space, get some farm. So hit those ice blasts, and that early Aghanim's ice blast is really good. So yeah, everyone on the side of Navi is farming up really well. Even this support, what was like pretty much a position 5 babysitter, or actually was stacking and stuff, art style. He's now in the middle of the pack of net worth. Because he's nearly got his eggs. Yep. Literally just needs another couple of hundred gold, and that's going to be Ags at 20, well, probably about 21, 22 minutes at that point. Clock trying to scout out if Navi are doing Roshan, but they're not.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire has fortified its structures.
And I think this is probably going to be a free tower for Navi.
Dire's bottom tower
Will they,
is under
would they be
siege.
able to take a trade anywhere? Clockwork? He is working towards that blade mail, but he's just so far away from it.
Dire's
He has
bottom
overtaken
tower is under
Seneko now
attack.
in net worth.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
And there's the axe. Look at this vision. Wait, there we go. And the lack of vision now on the side of 4ASC. They've got one ward down with a gem pickup, which I think will definitely be inevitable later on, or at least very soon. What's this Queen of Pain going for? The drums, an Ogre Club, maybe either a BKB or going for the Axe. I think Axe is pretty good, but you get silenced up by Night Stalker, you're kind of dead because you can't blink out, so BKB might actually just be a necessity. As we can see, Navi happy to push through the Dire jungle, not really worrying about anything, with all this vision coming from Artstyle.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, to get Moonshard on Night Stalker, that would be insane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You see Nymphy doing his best to try and split push, but his farm has kind of been hindered a bit. He hasn't been able to take that Roshan that he'd like to. This might be the time he should try and take Roshan, but he's just hitting stuff with his wolves and hiding in the trees. Ice Blast, no, it's not Ice Blast, that's a
Dire's
Clockwork.
middle tower is under attack.
Rocket Flare firing
It's
through.
probably nothing to worry. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
And is this Navi? Do they want to go take Rosh? Are they backing off, fake backing? Or do they actually want to go take
Dire's
Rosh?
middle tower
Beastmaster
is
got his
being
level 1 Necro unit. Necronomicon. Necro book. No, okay. They decide they're not going to go Roshan, they're just going to pressure these towers, which I think is a smart thing to do. Yeah, Luke, I was, you know how you're saying Gyro should have gone for a Rapier. The whole like the panel agreed with you so much, and I agree as well. Like, Havor's the hero, the player that always gets like the most Rapiers. That one game that he actually really needed to, he failed. There's the gem being flown out now for Artstyle, and any vision that the Dire had is, well, there's one more down. It's just not going to be existent anymore. As we see Clockwork desperately trying to find some kills. He gets hit by the first cooldown, but the big slow one is the second one, which he does dodge. But Havor's coming in, trying to get close. Funnick as well to join him, and look, just trying to get some farm on the Clockwork, but it leads to his death. Okay, another ward down, which is soon to probably just be destroyed. So there's some fights going on mid. Artstyle is actually, he's not caught alone. Shadow Demon's with him as well, but he could just fight up against Matumba Man. Nymphy here with his ultimate form. Got to be careful. Night Stalker very low. He's got the gem. It's a new gem. He really doesn't want to die. Dendy trying to use his ultimate, keep everyone back. Artstyle is going to try and run away. No, he's going to keep fighting. Boogie gets stunned up. The roar coming in from Funnick. That's too bad. It's actually only one down. The roll was used on the Rubik. Clockwork had died earlier, but the ultimate form was used by Lycan, and the gem kept alive by Artstyle. A very good defensive disruption there coming out from Seneko onto the Night Stalker who was being targeted. Yeah, rip map. They keep flaring this Roshan, but Navi are just like, now we're just going to push. That's the BKB now for Dendi and for Havost. This might be their ticket to push. Or are they going to go Roche? I think they could do either pretty safely, to be honest. Shadow Demon going for the Medallion of Courage. I guess the extra armor to put on someone who's being focused sort of counteracts the medallion that's on Lycan. You could also upgrade it to Solar Crest later on if need be. I think it's a fairly smart move. Glimmer Cape I also think would be pretty good. Ice Blast flying through. They can see this with the True Vision. They're just going to back off. Do they go back in? No, they just want to find some kills. Phonic blinks in, roars onto Trixie. Poor Trixie who has nothing. There comes... Oh, he hookshots away to safety, but that is a hookshot down. It's a big deal. And Radiant happy to go back. Navi want to finish off this Roshan. They will lose a tower in the process. Tumberman and Nymphy pushing down these towers. It's going to be a Necro unit for Lycan. Yeah. Queen of Pain actually, yeah, going for that. It's got the nearly got that full Aghanim Scepter, which is pretty good for keeping people back. But yeah, things. Let's have a look at these graphs. I don't really want to, but yeah, 10k XP and more in XP, and 15k net worth. Navi strongly in the lead, and I feel like this is a game where 4SC don't quite have the lineup like they did last time to come back. Avost taking down this, what's it, like a 4-stack? It's gonna be a big injection of gold for him. No, I believe this is best of 3 now. It's a double elimination round. We're out of the group stages now. Both Navi and 4SC were the top of their groups, so they're in the winner bracket. And the loser goes to the final of the lower bracket, and will play up against either NIP or not London Conspiracy, it's the other team that literally just played today because they had a tie. It was a tiebreaker for second place. Vega, that's it. Ooh, nice Stalker using his ultimate just as smoke comes out from 4FC. They want to try and find Phonic. This will be a pretty big kill if they can find Phonic, but I think he's just gonna... He doesn't care. Really doesn't care. He gets stunned up by a Centaur. He's in a lot of trouble here. That was unfortunate for him. Hookshot onto Artstar. He'd got the gem. They really don't want to lose him, but in comes Horse. Pretty low, but does have the Aegis if he needs to. Nymphy in his ultimate form. He's going to try and run away. They do burn the Aegis. Gem is on the floor. Queen of Pain actually didn't pick it up. They really want to pick this up, so Horse gets it. So that's some really big kills for 4ASC. I think Navi feeling a little overconfident there. I don't know why Phonic didn't just blink out straight away. Maybe thought he had the backup. And Aegis burned as well. That's a fairly big deal. What does that look like? And there's a little dip now. This is how it all began in the first game. You like Vega look, do you?
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Clockwork finally got that blade mail. Finally. 28 minutes in. Ice Blast flying through. It's just going to hit on... Actually, it doesn't hit on anyone. BKB being used. Actually, just to stop the telekinesis, I guess. I'm not sure that was really needed. Stopped any further back up, though. And I think Navi are safe to push down this tower. Nymphy. No Roshan for him to take, because that was just taken by Navi. And that's the tower. So maybe just a little clink in the armor that 2 deaths onto Beastmaster and Night Stalker. Oh, Nymphy might be in a lot of trouble here. The stun coming out from Dendi. A lot of there's a lot of burst damage coming out from Dendi. He's got the extra bonus damage being done to him, but can Nymphy run away? He's got a TP if he needs to use it, and I think he's actually going to just about get out. He will. I always forget the spell. Soul Catcher, that's the one. The extra damage from Soul Catcher. Here comes the Ice Blast. Psychoneko in a lot of trouble. He is going to burn down. That's a nice kill for Varlix, but moving up. Matumbaman silenced up. He doesn't have a BKB or anything like that, but the lovely Cogs keeping anyone back. Matumbaman very low. He wants to get a Sonic Wave off. He dies though. Dendi with the lightning. He's going to finish him off. That was a bad move there from Varlix. Back from Queen of Pain, who was playing. Matumbaman was playing Queen of Pain. Went back. He really wanted to try and get his Sonic Wave off before going back to base, but the Lightning Blast, the Lightning Storm flying around.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Ice Blast. That's not going to hit anyone. You can see this. Ooh. Cogs trying to keep anyone back. The stuns, the long range damage coming out from Navi. This Clockwork has had a very upsetting game. And this is going to be the first T3 tower going down. No Clockwork or Queen of Pain. Fortification comes out, but I guess Navi, do have to be a little bit careful here. And I think they're going to back off now. No Roshan for a little bit. Respawning in 4 minutes. I know you love Navi. "31 minutes into the game and Navi leading 23-10, and the net worths are well in the lead for Navi with both Vorst and Dendi well ahead. And this is with the Soul Booster. I think this is definitely going to be a Octarine core, which is just kind of insane on Leshrac. Just the he deals so much magic damage, or spell damage, I should say. Especially with Pulse Nova, you can kind of just keep him alive indefinitely. I mean, it's not the biggest lifesteal, but Necro 3. Oh, it's only a level 2. Well, Necro 2. Soon to be level 3 for Nymphy. Pretty much exactly the same time. Funnick gets his level 3 Necro book as well. So Snako looking to go, he's got that cloak. So I imagine he'll probably build into a Glimmer Cape next. And it's a pretty good item this game. Art style with that gem. He's got his ultimate as well. He's gonna stop. Oh, just stop. I feel like he should get a Quelling Blade so he can get rid of any of the high ground wards that he can't. He needs friends to do. There's ward here. Get rid of it. Artstyle pretty damn farmed considering he was a support. First, this Quapis had a fairly unfortunate game. I went to go for that drums and only an Axe now. I guess Hex will probably be the item of choice. Not much point getting Orchid this late on with all the BKBs. Also got that full butterfly now, so he's going to be pretty hard, and he's not going to take so much damage from the Lycan at all. Oh, Lycan in a lot of trouble here now. He's going to have to use his ultimate form if he wants to get out. A lovely hook shot in by Trixie. BKB from Dendi is going to have to try and TP out. He doesn't get out. Trixie saving Nymphy's life, and with the Sonic Wave coming through, going through BKB, remember. Let's Dendi go down. I mean, he's back up really, really quickly with 11 Bloodstone charges still, but death is pretty costly. He was very close to the Outer Ring core.
Invisibility.
Oh, there's a roar onto Valek. Solo kill for Funnick onto the Ancient Apparition. Trixie doesn't have hookshot yet, so they can't really chase after Funnick. He's got that blink dagger. Just yeah, use it. He can use it now if he needs to get out. Ooh, that's boss boost travel by Dendy. He decides to go. Oh, I didn't realize he picked up the boost travel, and here comes the push. Nice door to ultimate being used, and the siege continues onto this range rack. So this is going to go down before anyone on 4ASC can do it. There's no ice blast to stop this, and I think it's going to be a rack that's going down very quickly. Oh, Sonic Wave does catch like 3 heroes. That's really good. But in comes the cooldown. Gyrocopter being forced to use this BKB because he has to get back. Actually a very good disruption onto Trixie because he used Blade Mail, so stops anyone attacking him. So that's a racks down for Navi. They'll be pleased to take that. I did not realize it's so late already. Octarine Core now finished. So Leshrak is a happy man. Why no Immortal? Give Immortal. So Vlad's full Vlad's now for Funnick. Ice Blast coming through. Catches Funnick, but I mean, it's not even. Is it an axe? It is an axe upgrade. But it's only a level 2 Ice Blast, so it's gonna be a fairly easy Roshan. Is Clockwork gonna try? He's gonna hook in and try and steal it. He does. No, he doesn't pick it up. He doesn't even steal the kill, but it's his death. I think you have to make these plays at this stage of the game, though. His net worth is minimal. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. It was a nice try. It was very close as well.